afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Justin Verlander will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm really looking forward to watching this guy pitch. He had over 250 strikeouts last year. When you get to that mark, it just tells you a lot about the stuff that you have and the ability to put away hitters. I'm looking for that today, to watch him put away a number of hitters in this game as well.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Jones racing back out of here to the deepest part of the yard. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. Second home run early in the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
The pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Goes is under it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, first baseman, David Ortiz.
Digging in, David Ortiz. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. And that swung on and fouled straight back. 1-2, here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Upton. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here's Mookie Betts. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Two out with the man at first. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Boston's out in front, 2-0. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, he's coming off an amazing performance. He struck out a ton of guys. His stuff is working right now for him. Everything for strikes. The hitters look like they're lost. Hopefully we'll see another performance like that in this game.
So striding in, Anthony Goes. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
Nick Castellanos now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 3 base hits in 25 tries. He's gone down on strikes 12 times as well. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Striding in, number 11. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense. Brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, This team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. His line against Justin Verlander. He's got 2 hits in 22 tries. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Goes. Has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Batting ninth, catcher Christian Vasquez.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here's a liner caught by Castellanos at third. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. He comes into this one trying to keep up the hot pace. Well over 400 here to start the year. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Heading out toward shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 1 away.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia, you talk about a Gold Glove gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's Gold Glove worthy. And then gritty, don't hit him, he'll knock you back.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. And even 20 hits in 46 tries. He's also taken him deep 4 times. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced. 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box now, Ian Kinsler. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 2-0. A nice aerial view of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Comerica Park. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High pop up. Calling for it is Cabrera. And he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Upton. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Second home run early in the year as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Stepping in now, Manuel Diaz. And he puts it on the ground to second. Kinsler's got it on to first, and there were two down.
The first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, David Ortiz. Swinging a soft liner. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. We played 2.5. Boston leads it 3-0. At the plate, James McCann. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's one gone in the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Jacoby Jones. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 2-1 on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1 out, nobody on. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
In now, Jose Iglesias. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed for strike 3. And adding insult to injury, that pitch hit him as well, but there's one away.
Mookie Betts.
Hit sharply on the ground. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Now batting.
And so
Number
after
11.
getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Ready for another chance. Number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Count is full. Here's the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
So coming to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Iglesias ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Boston. Digging in for his second at bat, Anthony goes back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Nick Castellanos. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets foul. Now another 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 11 is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
Here's Justin Upton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Sale sets. Here it comes on 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. Once again a 3-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Tigers leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Striding in once again, Christian Vasquez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. This is back toward the mound, and this is taken for the out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, another hit. You talk about a pitcher who threw well and got a win in his last start. Total opposite right here. He hasn't thrown the ball very well. They've been hitting him pretty good, and at the moment, he stands to be the guy that's going to get the loss.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, David Ortiz. Swing and a liner.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Well, Matt, he's homered in this game. Drives in a run right there. It's his 3rd RBI of the ball game. He's doing his part.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 6-0. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Trying to send him packing for the second time, and he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Another payoff pitch. Hit hard to the right side.
That's foul.
Foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 3-2. Changeup too low. He walked him.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Now at the plate, James McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch.
That's a strike.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, forget about this one. Ba-ba-booey. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
In now, Jacoby Jones. He swings and grounds it to short. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
So striding forward now, Jose Iglesias. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1-1 now to Iglesias. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Red Sox 6 and the Tigers 2. Matt Boyd takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48, Matt Boyd.
Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Oh, and 2, here it comes. On the ground up the middle, played on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Red Sox have elected to challenge the previous
So here's
play.
one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Stepping in now, number 11. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. There's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but a multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit in the air to center field. Jones is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Ready for another shot now. Anthony goes. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3
from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Nick Castellanos. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here it comes on 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bradley waits on the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Digging in once again, Manuel Diaz. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Three and one. Here it is. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
David Ortiz will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slow bouncer to the right side. And Cabrera will make sure that this is a foul ball. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To Iglesias for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Bottom half of the inning here in Detroit. Get up and stretch. The Red Sox on top, 7-2. Here's Justin. 1-1 now to Upton. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it. But I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In now, Victor Martinez, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Betts will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sale has his target, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Bruce Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Bruce Rondon.
Here's Mookie Betts. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set, and the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Standing in now, number 11. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Number 11 becomes the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught. Pedroia waiting on the 2-1 to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Tigers 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, James McCann. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Line to the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready once again, Jacoby Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And now time is called here, as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Looking to send him packing again. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 2-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's another 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Oh, what a play. The throw. Wow. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Striding in, Xander Bogaerts. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect to close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. in for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are, and this guy's a good hitter, by the way, but he came right after him early in the count.
Ready with the 1-2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Manuel Diaz. He swings and grounds it to short. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Settling in now, David Ortiz. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready with the 3-1. Late that time for a strike.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it, and that's the third out. One left for the Red Sox, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Digging in to try it again, Anthony goes, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
And 2-2. Popped high in the air. Number 11 is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Stepping up now, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Full count. Here it comes. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Number 11 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Now at the plate, Justin Upton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1. Here it is. And that's cut on and missed. So now the Tigers find themselves down to their last strike. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at 2nd.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might have been foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Second and third, 2 away. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Victor Martinez, a 3-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Craig Kimbrell takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Three runs already home here. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
8-5 today. Boston blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Chris Sale earns the win, his second, and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. Justin Verlander permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Tigers, 5 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. His record is now 2-0. Credit the save to Craig Kimbrell, his first. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.